Hi, I'm Becky and I worship at St Philip's with my family. Today's reflection is based on the passage from Matthew chapter 10 verses 7 to 15. As you go, proclaim this message. The kingdom of heaven has come near. Heal the sick, raise the dead, cleanse those who have leprosy, drive out demons. Freely you have received, freely give. Do not get any gold or silver or copper to take with you in your belts, no bag for the journey or extra shirt or sandals or a staff, for the worker is worth his keep. Whatever town or village you enter, search there for some worthy person and stay at their house until you leave. As you enter the home, give it your greeting. If the home is deserving, let your peace rest on it. If it is not, let your peace return to you. If anyone will not welcome you or listen to your words, leave that home or town and shake the dust off your feet. Truly I tell you, it will be more bearable for Sodom and Gomorrah on the day of judgment than for that town. Today's reading continues with the instructions that Jesus gave his disciples as they set out on their mission. As we heard yesterday from Sue, the disciples are now referred to as the apostles, no longer just followers, but being sent out to do the work of Jesus. They were very ambitious instructions that the apostles were given, and I can't help wondering how we would feel if that was what we were told to do. Go heal the sick. Well, I've got basic first aid, but I'm not a doctor. Raise the dead, cleanse leprosy, drive out demons. These seem really difficult tasks, but I have to make it relevant to me today. And then when I reflect on that, it's Jesus telling me to use the gifts and the skills I have now, combined with the power of the Holy Spirit, to do what I can, when I can, to show those around me that I am a follower, a disciple of Jesus Christ. And then anything is possible. As a girl guide, I also struggle with the idea of taking nothing with me, being unprepared and reliant on the generosity of others. I'm used to being the one who is prepared and providing and ensuring everybody's got everything that they need. Take extra clothes, an extra black bag to make sure that I can put rubbish in the bin, always 2 pens in my bag in case I have to lend one to somebody else. I wonder how the disciples felt at this requirement. It has made me reflect on the fact that I need to trust more in God's provision. He will not let me go without the things that I need. And where I think I am lacking, then maybe God's trying to tell me something. Maybe God's trying to tell me that I don't need those things in the first place. Do we really need all the material possessions we have? Just take a moment now and look around you in the room that you're sitting in. What would you say was essential and what's just a luxury? How grateful are we for those extras that we have? It brings to mind the wide end guests that we support, reliant on donations for everything, for their clothes, toothbrushes, safety, a roof over their heads, food, all of life's essentials, completely reliant on other people and the generosity and the kindness of others. But it wasn't actually the instructions that my mind focused on from today's reading. It was the idea of welcome. Welcoming God into our homes, into our lives. How would you respond if Jesus turned up on your doorstep today? Is your home deserving of the peace and blessing of God to rest upon it? During lockdown, despite not inviting anyone physically into my house, I feel I have welcomed many people into my home. Through the power of Zoom and Skype and team meetings, I've had work colleagues, brownies, pathfinders, PCC members, many of you watching this, and through the reflections I've done and the sermons, each person seeing into my house, seeing what's going on, seeing the massive wires in the corner from where my husband's recording the music for a Sunday service and for the sing-along, or the schoolwork that's strewn all over the dining room table. How many people are looking at the banner of my elephants, judging my decorating choices? At the start, it made me quite anxious, actually. I was tidying up and wanting to give a good impression to those who were looking through the lens into my home, comparing my home to other people's. But this is my house. This is my family's house. I know that we welcome God into this house. It's part of who we are and what we do. Part of the mess and the chaos. He is part of our family, and he's not judging me about all my surroundings, but he is surrounding my family with love. This is our sanctuary, our safe place where we rest and eat and prepare ourselves for the work that we do out in the world, hoping that that work is furthering God's kingdom. I hope and I pray that in turn, if Jesus turned up on my doorstep, deeming us worthy of his presence, then we would welcome him into our home. That he would sit on the sofa and read a story with my youngest son. That he would be encouraged to come and do schoolwork with my daughter. I think it's important that we welcome God into our lives, into our homes, into our innermost places. An activity that I wonder if you would be willing and able to do. Maybe you'd like to try this. Go and stand outside your house. Look back at your house. Think about all the things you have in your house that you are blessed with. A roof without leaks. A comfy bed. Heating. Wi-Fi. Just take a moment to say thank you for all the things that you have. Then put your hand on your handle as you walk inside, but pause. And as you pause, ask God to protect everybody inside that house, to keep them safe and well. And then I want you to go inside your house, close the door, and put your hand on the inside handle as if you're opening the door to a visitor. Ask God into your heart, into your life. Ask him to fill your house with peace. And make a promise. Promise him that you will make all welcome into your house and into your lives and into his kingdom here on earth. Amen.